Mondays with the Mako. Back at you guys, coming to you live from HQ. We're rocking it in here, bringing some good energy, finding some unity, some cohesion as we really rock towards August and a big finish for July. Need your energy this week, guys. I'll be pushing and pulling hard and fighting and clawing and scratching. But hey, I want to thank all of you guys for feedback, energy recently. I had to tune out on Friday and rest a little bit. It's been pretty gnarly for me. So look for me this week with Facebook Live and a good Q&A session for end of month Friday, and talking a little bit more about my big three in the gratitude journal. Haven't forgotten about that bad boy. But this week, guys, missed the follow-up from reunion last week. It just got too busy for me, and I really missed the balance part of last week. So I'm going to be working on the balance this week. The reunion follow-up is back in the mix for this week, so I want to do that as part of my big three. So let's roll right into my big three for this week. One, physical, right? It's a physical game this week. I've got to be on top of that. So it's rest, it's nutrients, it's food, it's asking for support, and it's long nights, and it's gonna be that in a Saturday session. So I'm just accepting that now, talking about it, opening up for that, and then being mindful of what I'm taking in, and then obviously how I'm pushing and my output. Can't waste energy, not a bit of it. Follow-up, I missed that last week. It's gonna be follow-up with family, and then follow-up with friends from the reunion specifically. Challenge all of you guys to keep your relationships in check and keep that follow-up moving. Damn critical. Almost cussed. Number three, I've got to watch how I'm reacting and responding right now. I've got to move a bit away from the emotional piece and bring a little bit more logic, right, into my setting and in scenarios. Taking a second, pausing, and allowing that to create a nice, impactful dialogue and exchange, and then listening to that, learning from it, growing, and really taking it to another level. That's the only way that we can do it, guys. And then, wow, reading two big, phenomenal books. I want to share both of those. I've got a nice piece of content below for you, but number one is Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. It's a great book, phenomenal book. I'm humble, I'm a caring, loving individual, and I pride myself at removing ego or checking my ego at the door. But wow, ego's a sneaky mug. It gets in there, and it's it's cancer, really, guys. That's the only way I can say it. I was fumbling on some of those words. Yeah, it's an infection that can really get in the way of greatness. So check out some things on this book today and get that book and read it. It's phenomenal. Join me there. And then the second book that I'm diving into right now, I'm actually reading Gary Vee's new book. Not done with that, but added these two books to the mix. But the second one is Rejection Proof by Jia Jing. I think I pronounced his name correctly, but he's a phenomenal entrepreneur. He was creating an app and has a very technology-based background, but then dove into rejection and the psychology behind that from a sales perspective. And he went on a 100-day journey seeking out rejection and the no. Guys, wow, love it. We've got to come from a place of abundance. We've got to check the ego, right? And we've got to remove the rejection and the sting. How are you doing it? How are you working with your goals? How are you digging in this week? How are you going to have a badass, dominant week? Much love. Your boy Shark cares about you. I'm digging in with these guys and gals, and we're going to go get it. I hope that you are too. Much love. I'm out.